everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here. Let's talk. Yes, this is a monthly question and answer period, coupled with my channel wrap up and my plans for November. I hope you're all doing fine. Thank you for stopping by. As of right now, we have 747 subscribers. Pretty cool. I appreciate every one of you, new ones and old ones. It really means a lot to me. I never thought we'd get this high, but we keep growing. Let's get to 800 so I can give away another free game. All right. We're going to talk about several things today. As you can see, one of the things on the scroll going through is Extra Life. Next Saturday is the Worldwide Extra Life 24-hour gaming marathon. And I'm leading my team, the Champions for Charity, into it for the 7th time. This is a great event. It helps children get their needed medical things at children's hospitals without having the families being denied because of costs. It's great. Last year, in one day, it raised $9 million. All I ask you to do is please go out and look at my video that was posted on the 1st of October. I'll put another one out probably tomorrow or the next day, and it's titled, How Can You Help? Check it out. Great event for a great cause. All right. I said this is a question and answer period. I'll get it started. I don't see anybody up here yet. I'll get it started with a couple of questions, whether you're on live or whether you watch it later when it's recorded. We'll, put your answers in the remarks. I will get back to them in that. One, do you have a favorite pro basketball team? Most people know mine is the Celtics. If you do, what's yours? How's their start been so far this year? And this is Halloween coming up on Tuesday, and I am a big sci-fi and horror movie buff. I really like those type of movies, and I've been watching horror. This brings a ton of horror movies in October because of Halloween. Do you like horror movies? Yeah, okay. I've been watching some lately. But let's get on a little bit for some of the channels activities in October. And let's see, I did have one live broadcast that was way back on there on the 1st of October on the Extra Life. I did some PC gaming videos on American Truck Simulator. I did Tower Simulator 3. Finally got one back up on LaGuardia. I worked a morning shift on LaGuardia. Then a couple of small on Starfield. I'm not real good at Starfield, so probably get a big laugh out of it anyway. And no videos on it, but I did play NHL 24 a few times. I really have liked that franchise for a long, long time. Sports board games on the channel. Well, we got Superstar Baseball. I haven't done a video in a while on an update, but they're coming. We're about ready to do game number 20 of this 30-game season, and so it's still going on, and some videos will come up. Fall Classic Baseball, I did get one or two of them up on the 1956 Yankee replay. Apple Baseball, I did get one or two up in before the end of the month on the 1961 Detroit replay. And I currently have Apple Football on the table, and it's the 1964 Buffalo Bills replay. And we're in week 7 with the Bills standing 4-2 at this point in time in the replay. I pulled out hockey started this year with me with shootout hockey. And I put up a couple videos on that one. Right? That is I'm doing the 2022-2023 Sabre replay. And they won today. That's why I'm wearing that. The replay, it's a great, quick game. It's a quick playing game. Get to the table, play the games, and it does allow you to keep viable stats. And so that's kind of nice about it, too. The other hockey game that I brought out, and I just finished a video that should be coming up here in another day or two, and it's on Hockey Bones. And this is a continuation of the project that I made last year. I did last year, started last year. It's the 1992-1993 playoffs. And the game that'll be coming up will be the game number 2 of the round 1 in St. Louis and the Chicago Blackhawks. So watch for it. Check it out. Okay. All right. Basketball's back up on the on the table, I have Inside the Paint basketball from Inside Sports, and I picked up the 2022-2023 season, and I started playing the Boston Celtics season. I'll never ever get through the whole season, but it's fun just to see what's going on. And I keep stats for the Celtics, a lot of their stats and everything. I did get a History Maker baseball game up. I got that requested. That gentleman requested that I finish the Boston and Cleveland 1998 playoff series, and I finished that and got that up there also. War games. Didn't have any war games in October. Okay, I see somebody came on. I'll repeat the questions that I asked. Do you have a favorite basketball team? If so, put it. Which one is it? Who is it? How are they doing so far? The other one is, do you like horror movies? This is a big time of the year for horror movies, and I'm a sci-fi and horror buff. So let me know in the remarks. I'll get back with you. I'll answer if you come up on screen in this one. I do have the comments open. Okay, let's see. I said no war board games. Last month I took a break from war board gaming. Okay. Board games, because I'm trying to prepare for the marathon, and I wanted to get some table space for some other things that I wanted to refresh myself on, like Dune Imperium. I played 2 solo games to refresh myself on it, because there's a couple people that would like to play it in the marathon coming up Saturday, and I wanted to be ready to help them out with that. Then I did Earth. I did 3 solo learning games. This is a really good game. This one's a little bit intense, I would guess, or a hot. That this is one that my grandson and I read a review on one night, and I went out and got it. I don't know why I keep getting these things that say this is for you, and they show me some girl will have her clothes off. I don't know why they're popping up for me. Anyway, so but I wanted to learn that one. It took me a bit to get my head wrapped around it, but I got it. Then I did the Last Runes of Arnok, and I did a solo refresher on that game. Hopefully, we'll get that game and we won't get locked up like we did. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago when 4 people played it, and they all got an AP, and it took like 5 hours for them to play. So yeah, I got the Final Girl unboxed in 2 playthroughs of Camp Happy Trails with Lori and Rico. Lori in one, Rico in the other, and I got killed in both of them. So that's a really good. I don't know. I saw this twice on Kickstarter, Series 1 and Series 2. I liked it both times, and I didn't back it. I just completely forgot about it. Well, it came up again, so I went ahead and I bought some of the games individually, and I just recently did back Series 3, which is going to be more games, more movies, and so I wanted to. Now I got to get the movies from. I finished getting all the movies from Season 1 or Series 1, and now I'm working on Series 2. Get this all caught up again. Then I did a playthrough of Stranger Things Upside Down. I unboxed it, and I did a 3-player game playthrough. I had a lot of fun, especially if you like the IP on Netflix. I know my daughter was over the other day, and she says, "Oh, one of these days we're going to play Stranger Things." I said, "Oh, we can do it at the marathon." She said, "Okay." It's a co-op game, but it is fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. And then, what did I say? I got Earth written down there again. Another note for Earth. Must be wanting to get a popularity on that one. So that's about it on the board games that I did. On albums I've done this month, I got back into it, and I did 3 Spinning Todays. I covered the Edgar Winter album called Brother Johnny that I picked up. It's pretty cool. It's a double album. It won the Blues Contemporary Emmy earlier this year. I also let's see, what did I do? I did the Rolling Stones' new album, Hackney Diamonds, and I also did the Beatles' White Album box set, which was pretty. All 3 of those were pretty neat things. So I was happy with them. I'm happy with all my albums. Oh, and then miscellaneous items that I had to put out. Like I said, I did Extra Life. And I did a culling video. Still looking to cull my collection up. There's a video out there. Go ahead and check it out. I'm going to make you the best offer. I'm guaranteed lowest price. So go out there, check it out. Hit me up with an email if you're interested in something, and we can negotiate. Hi, the second person came up. Glad to have you on board today. I was just going over the things that I covered in October in the channel. And let's see. Game, what have I been doing? Oh, there was no new requests in October. So, if you have something that you'd like me to look into, please put it in the remarks section. I will look at it, and if I'm capable of doing such, I will do it, even if it requires me to go out and purchase something. But I didn't get any new ones in October. I did finish up that one on History Maker Baseball. And game night this month, we didn't have it. It was canceled again this month. We're having a tough time. It's been canceled 2 months in a row. Medical reasons for both times, too. So not mine, other people's. So anyway, we'll get it in there sooner or later. So November could be a big month because our local gaming store is going to have a game night down there too. I got that on the calendar, and that's good with me because I belong to all of these meetups, but I'm kind of hesitant to go around places that I don't know the people. All right. What's on the table and working at this moment? Well, like I already said, I have the Apple football on the back in the front room, the 1964 Bills season, and that's working. Game 7's about ready to get started with the Jets visiting Buffalo. And I also just set up a game called Ready, Set, Bet. And it's a horse racing simulation where the players are betting on the different horses, and it's dice rolling. It's received a lot of great reviews. This will be the tournament that we will have during the marathon this coming Saturday. We always have a tournament. Last year we did Thunder Rolls, the car racing game. This time we will be doing the Ready, Set, Bet. Check it out. Check out one of the videos on it. Not my videos, anybody's. It gets great reviews. It looks like a lot of fun. It's not too. I just set it up today and read the rules, and it's not too hard to learn. So everybody will pick it up pretty quickly. I'm going to give it a little trial run here on Monday when my daughter and her kids come over because I want to teach my granddaughter a couple of games. One of them, Cause Octopus, before the marathon. So because she's 10 now, she can get a hold of the handle on these games, and so she gets more games to be able to be involved in. So I'll go with that. And then on Wednesday, 2 of my friends are coming over for Superstar Baseball. I'll give them a quick 15, 20-minute look at it after we finish playing baseball, and so that they have a head start on Saturday. All right, what do we got going? November plans. All right, I already talked enough about this coming Saturday, the big marathon on November 4th. And I'm hoping to get some of the action up live on the channel, or else recorded and put out sometime during that. I might ask my grandson Nick to help me out. He's pretty good at editing and so forth. I used to do a little bit of editing, but not much. I normally end up screwing things up on it. But American Truck Simulator, I have to edit all the time because it's the one game that does not allow you to move the mouse from one monitor over to the other monitor, so you can pause or you can, stop recording and so forth. So you have to hit Alt Tab, and then it'll allow you to move over, but then there's a delay, so you're gonna have to cut those parts out. But that's all right. I did learn how to do that much. War games are going to be back on the table in November, and the only one that I have planned at this time is the game called D-Day at Tarawa. It's a solo game by John Butterfield. The 20th of November this year will be the 80th anniversary of that famous battle at Tarawa, where the Marines had a hell of a time. And this game is really, really hard. I have never beat it yet, but it's going to be going up, and I am going to play it right around the 20th of November just as an anniversary type. I don't know if I get any other type of games going up in November or not, but D-Day at Tarawa, watch for that. Pretty interesting game. It's like I said, it's created by John Butterfield, and it was published by Decision Games. I also have D-Day at Omaha Beach, but I did a video on that one with Tara. What's coming up? I forgot all about it last year. I like to do it in November. Okay, unboxings will continue. I have a couple war games that come in the last few months that I haven't unboxed yet, and I have a couple other multiplayer games that have come in I haven't unboxed yet, and so I'll get some of them. PC games, I'll still be doing my American Truck Simulator. I'm almost done with my personal goal of getting a garage in every state. I'm in Arizona right now. I'll get that one, and then watch after I get that and I start working on something else. They'll release another download. Like I think Kansas is due, but I don't know when. And then I'll have to go get a garage there too. But that's all right. Keeps me going. Tower Simulator 3. I'm guaranteed I'm going to try to get 1 to 2 of those up a month now, because that's air traffic control. That's what I did for 20 years. I still miss the job. I really like the game. I just find the new one a lot harder to deal with than the old one, Tower 3D Pro. I might bring that one up too and run a video on that once in a while. And then I'll do my Starfield little activities that I do on Starfield. They're not real intense or anything. I'm pretty bad at those type of games, but I like it. I can't stream NHL 24 because it's not. I can't get it on the PC, and you can't stream from the Xbox to YouTube. Okay. So let's see what we got else going on. All right, vinyl spinning today videos will continue. Got a couple things already in mind that are coming up pretty close to get played, and I might do quick videos, and I think people are starting to draw a little bit of interest towards there as I look at the views on there. Sports game replays will continue. Baseball, not as many during the MLB, off season. I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 up a month. I got one that I'm working on right now that hopefully I might get up this week, but if not, it's going to be after the marathon, because I got so much I got to do for that marathon. Get all my tables clear. Got to have none of my personal games on them, so I have plenty of table space for all of the different players playing different games. And so let's see. Then I have football, which is already up, hockey, which I've already restarted, and basketball, which I've already restarted. There will be all of the football so far has been APA. There will be other football games coming up during this football season. Okay, I have some projects going on, other ones that I'd like to at least get a game or 2 in on them. Same with hockey. I've had shootout hockey and hockey bones up. There'll be more of them, but there will be others. In basketball, I've got Inside the Paint going, and there will be others as far as basketball goes. Different types I'm talking about. In fact, I just ordered a new basketball game that I just saw in a video, which is relatively recently, and it's a new game, and it's called Bank Shot Basketball. It's pretty cool. Also, what I got on order, what I just saw, thanks to Kurt Berglund, making my wallet hurt, is it's a baseball, but it's from Play Games, and it's the Hall of Fame commemorative set with the guys just missed, and so forth. It looks really, really good. Larger cards, they'll fit in sleeves. So I got that on order also. It's another football. One of the guys referred to me, but I haven't ordered it, and it's 49 something. I forget what it is right now. It's 49 turf or something like that. I got it on my list to look at some more, but I didn't order that one yet. So that's what football taking place in basketball and hockey. Multiplayer demos. I plan on continuing getting 1 or 2 of those out a month, giving you demos on them so that I like, beside unboxings, I like to show you the components so that if you've been thinking about that particular game, you might say, oh, well, I really don't like that, or I do like that, to help you out that way. And again, don't hesitate to ask me to do a particular event or type of thing, an unboxing or a game or something like that, or a series, or that. If I can do it, I'll do it. All right. What else we got going on? And go down there before we move on. Don't forget to go down there and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe. and really helps the channel out. Put some remarks down there, everybody. Nobody's put any comments yet in today. Put some remarks in down there when you're watching this, and I'll get back and answer you. The remarks also help the channel grow a lot also. All right, let's talk about my favorite sports teams. First of all, the Detroit Tigers. Well, the season is all over for them. Nothing new, so there won't be any discussion on them during the offseason unless some breaking news happens. We know that Miggy's gone. He retired. And so that's it for the Tigers. I talked about some other guys that I thought had good seasons at the end there. The Bills. Wow. Everybody knows I'm a big Bills fan. I've been a big Bills fan since 1960 when it came into the American Football League. So I've had my shares of disappointment. This year, my expectation was a little bit higher, and they're hitting this team right now. And so far, you never know what you're going to get from one week to the next. What kind of type of a team you're going to get? Yeah, they won the last Thursday night, and then I saw somebody publish a demo that says dominance is back. Well, I didn't see dominance. I saw doubt. So they're 5-3 at this point, and they got a tough schedule ahead of them, especially the last part of the schedule, the last third of the schedule. So keep my fingers crossed and say, go Bills, at least make the playoffs. All right, Boston Celtics started 2-0. Looked pretty good. The new guys look pretty good, especially Porzingis, the big guy that they got to help fill that. That's been a problem with Boston the last couple of years. Has been a big guy at center. Porzingis looks like he could be the answer to that. And Drew Holiday looked pretty good. All right. They picked him up just like 10 days, 11 days before the season started. So, they'll probably be getting better as they get to play with the other guys more. I don't think they play today. I think they play tomorrow. So anyway, they're looking pretty good. Then the Buffalo Sabres, I did just before the season started. In fact, it was just before game number 1. I ordered another jersey, and I ordered number 77, JJ Peterka. Well, I've been following JJ since he was, like in the minors, I guess, and then he went to the American Hockey League. And he had a good season. I was really rooting for him to make the team last year as a rookie, and he did make it. And then he's back again this year. And wow, he's already scored 4 goals this year. Is it because I bought the jersey? No, I'm not superstitious like that. I should have brought it out and showed it to you. It's a really cool jersey, number 77. I like the number too. But anyway, they did have a pretty impressive win today. But I can tell you, up till today, my enthusiasm is slowly draining. And he keeps changing the lines around. I know he's trying to get something going, but today was impressive against Colorado. They beat 4-0. UPL got the shutout, his first career shutout. And that's another issue. They were on I call it the goalie carousel. So they brought Devin Levi in on the team, thinking he was going to be our savior. Now he's hurt, but I heard he's close to coming back. But he played the first 4 games, and he didn't impress. Okay? Yeah, he's young. He's a rookie. I got to give him time. So I'm not going to judge him on that. Then Eric Comrie started to play, and Eric, so far, between the 3 of them, to me, was the most consistent play. But he got hurt. And he was hurt a lot last year, too. So we got UPL, and they call up Devin Cooley from Rochester, the back UPL up today. I think Levi probably be back in another game or 2, but we'll see. UPL looked pretty good today. You get that ungodly goals against average down some. All right, so that was that. And they're now 4-5, sitting in last place, in which I think is going to be the toughest division in hockey this year, the Atlantic Division. Go over and check out the records of the teams that are in there, and so they'll do okay, but they more consistency and win. They can't win 1 and then lose 2 or 3, then win 1 and lose 2 or 3. They need to reverse that around a little bit. Win 2 or 3 and lose 1. They need to get more consistent as far as win-wise. They have the ability to score on this team a lot. Okay, the goal. They need to work on their defense too. Me, how have I been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I've been working on that marathon, getting ready for that marathon a lot. I'm still walking at the mall every other day. I was over there this morning. Holy crap, was it cold in my house this morning? I got up, it was 38 degrees outside. The house was really cool, so I had to break down. I had to turn the heat on for the first time this year, and so that's going to start the old heat bill going up. This is the one time where the electric's going down, the heat was down, now they'll reverse each other. Couple things I did get taken care of health-wise this month. I did get a colonoscopy. There was a small polyp. I'm not concerned about it. I'm a polyp maker. I've been benign most of the time, all the time, except for 2009 when I had cancer. And the doctor put because of that cancer and me making polyps, I'm on a 1 year, every year, 1 year. I was laying in there and recovering. They say, "Oh, you're." I was listening to the other guys. You're 7 years and you're 5 years, and then I'm 1 year. So, without bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck, but that's okay. They take real good care of me. I also went and got my COVID booster, a flu shot, and an RSV vaccine all on the same day. Got 2 shots in one arm and 1 shot in the other. It only really put me, that was a Friday morning, and I started feeling bad about 4 in the afternoon, which I do with every COVID booster. And then the next day I woke up and I was shot. I mean, it was just like, wasn't like I was sick. I was just so fatigued. I laid on the couch all day long with college football on, and I couldn't tell you who was playing. I couldn't remember because I dozed on and off all day through 2 complete games. Then at about 6 o'clock, I started feeling a little bit better. Woke up Sunday morning feeling fine. So all of those shots are in the books again for this time. And like I said at the beginning, I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately because of Halloween. I watched one last night. It was Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. I could have swore I saw all of them, but I did not remember a single thing in that whole movie, And I can say that's probably the only good thing that came out of that coma that I was in 2009, which screwed up my memory and made me forget things, is that there's a lot of movies I don't remember, so I get to watch them again without that. I watched that one. I watched another one on the Sci-Fi Channel last week called Sick, S-I-C-K, set during the time when COVID, when everybody was locked down. That was pretty scary to think about. And then what else did I? Oh, Ghost Ship. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So anyway, been watching a lot of those. I'm about ready to let you all go. Nobody's come in to check them with any questions or any comments. Seems a couple people in and out, and so far, thank you all for coming by. Go down there and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and push it out in your social media channels. Help the channel grow. Check out my Extra Life video on from October 1st. Help us out in this upcoming marathon. Thank you all for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and stay safe.